This is the Balanced Growth Show with Dr. Travis Perry, helping successful business professionals like you achieve balance in their lives.
I've had some incredible experiences of late. I believe in always sharpening the saw, to use the Covey analogy of continually working on yourself personally and professionally. And recently I've been able to attend a training called Heroic Public Speaking. It's an invite-only transformational experience of being able to take your speaking abilities to the next level. Now, I was also able to interview the CEO and founder of Heroic Public Speaking, Mr. Michael Port. On this show, my job is not to come out and give straight up endorsements, and I get no kickbacks from doing any of this. But I had him on my podcast recently to do an interview because I was absolutely blown away. What do you mean, Travis? Why were you blown away? Well, I talk about all the time in Balanced Growth, and when the book goes live, you'll see more of these details about this concept called invitology. Now, invitology really is about how do you connect with people? How do you organically and professionally reach out to those who would be ideal clients, who you would love to work with? And it's a process, but it begins first with having something that is transformational and worth sharing. When I talked to Michael Port about his process, he gave me some great insights, but I want to kind of explain and kind of go backwards a little bit about how I got here. I was invited in, I was referred in. It's a referral only group, and it's packed. The thing is just packed. When I found more about Michael Port, I found out that he was actually a marketing guy. He was an actor turned marketing guy, and he knows how to market. But when he built Heroic Public Speaking, he wanted it built as a referral business, something that if you showed up and you were there, you loved it so much that you could not help but tell everyone. If you've read the book Raving, this is exactly what we're talking about. And I call this a transformational system. If your business is all about marketing, which is good, I talk about invitology, and that's fantastic. But if you're just marketing and you do not have a transformational system, then you will never really reach this point of consistent raving fans who just referring you in for business after business and growing that way. Now, I'm not saying you only rely on referrals. I'm not saying you only rely on your talent to grow and scale. But what I am saying is that should be first. It should be foremost. It should be most important. That way, not only will you have the confidence to share your message, but you will know that people will come in and they will have that experience over and over again. What I did not expect through this experience, I'll tell you what I did expect. I did expect my speech, my speaking abilities, my stage prowess, my ability to market my speech to absolutely, increase and just blow up, which it has. It's absolutely turned on fire. What I didn't expect is that I would change as an individual. Now, I'm the same guy. My friends are like, oh, you're still Travis. My family's like, yeah, you're dad. You're my brother. You're the same dude from high school, whatever. But individually, inside, when I had this professional training, it really helped me see the world in a different place because I felt so much connection with my people. I had no idea who these people were before I showed up and I saw 30 other people in the room. But when I went there, because of the way that they structured their program, because of how this environment was created for this training, we all felt this way. There was literally no one who came away from this training not feeling changed and transformed. If you're listening out there and you're thinking, well, how can I increase my balance as I'm growing my business? There's a lot of ways that you can waste your time on doing this. And there's a lot of ways that might work short term, but long term, the long game if you do not have a transformational system, if you don't have something, if it's a coaching program, a financial planning process, a real estate, even if it's transactional, that relationship is very much relational. I know I have a real estate agent who I trust and love, and everything goes his way. It's not even a question who I'm going to use, because of this process, because of who he is and how he interacts with me, and the transactions. Actually, we're closing on a property today, so I'm living proof that this works. And that if you're listening to this and you're wanting that balanced growth, you've had these experiences where you are a raving fan and you just can't help. If somebody asks, hey, I need this or the other, you have somebody and it's on the top of your mind, you know exactly how to reach them. And you've sent them an email or a LinkedIn invite connection request before your conversation's over. Okay. I've had these experiences and I know they work. And I know that when I provide this to my clients, and they have had transformation, they're testimonials. And those testimonials on my website. And when people come to my website or they're like, I'm not sure really if I should work with you, Travis, I send them the testimonials. And 9 times out of 10, that is what changes them. They go, wow, they've had incredible results. I want that too. So how do we apply this? If we do not have a transformational system, what can you do? Well, I would first say, what is it that your clients actually want? What is the transformation that they want? Give them what they want. And with your expertise and your skill and your ability, give them also what they need. When I came into heroic public speaking, I wanted my speech to be better because I wanted to speak more. That was the whole program. What I didn't know I needed, and by the way, I got that, totally got that. And the way they do that is they help us to act because they're actors. Both Amy and Michael Port are actors. And if you're thinking about improving your speaking skills, they are the place to go. Come talk to me about it. Obviously, I'm a raving fan and I can't help it. But they're fantastic. And they teach you how to act on stage, how your speech should be a performance, not a talk. And I've been a great talker and a great subject matter expert. And moving from subject matter expertville into a place of being able to inspire and be a visionary has absolutely changed that skill. What I didn't know I needed that I needed those skills in my coaching. I didn't know that I needed those skills in my training, in my book, everything else that I'm now doing professionally. It's changed the way that I'm thinking about content, even doing this today. What's my big idea? How can I help you to move into a different place just by listening to this? Because if this is not inspiring, you're not going to share it. If it's not entertaining, if this does not allow you to look at the world completely different, you're likely going to gloss over and you're not going to stay here. So the point with your business, how can you measure this? Easy. Ask your clients. Wait, what? What do you mean? Like, I just give them a survey and ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, do they enjoy this process? That's not enough. It's not enough to just say, did you like the service? You have to have a level of transformation, meaning how much did they change? What did they change? What didn't you help them to change? What did they wish they changed? I have a process that I help people through in the balanced growth method. If you're interested, definitely reach out. In the book, Balanced Growth, which you can still get on pre-order at balancedgrowthbook.com, it's there. I have the framework and I teach you how to do this. And I have a 10-minute training that walks you through all of the details specifically. So if you're interested in that, definitely hit that up, balancedgrowthbook.com, as it's still on pre-order for the next little while. That said, what I really want to help, again, kind of reiterate is this should be the new norm. And if it's not, you may be losing clients to your competition, to their lack of feeling connected with you because they're not raving fans. And quite honestly, think about how much it takes to acquire a new client versus keeping a very happy one. The return on investment is incredible for them. The benefit for you is exactly that, a benefit. And it's incredible to have those clients every day that you love working with. So go to balancedgrowthbook.com, check out that pre-order, get the training. Definitely continue to follow, like, share, subscribe if you're on the podcast. If you've watched this on the show here live today, we love your input and questions. And maybe if you'd like to be featured on the show, give us a shout out and message me, and we'll see if you're a right fit. Until next time, remember, live life on purpose.